All right, let's begin with a big Times Now exclusive as the IT Ministry has sent across reports to the ethics panel that has been confirmed as Mahua Moitra's login has been accessed from Dubai. Mahua MP, that's we talk about the TMC MP, the login that has been accessed from Dubai at least 49 times.
Now remember, Mahua Moitra in the media admitted that she did share her login ID and password with दर्शन हीरानंदानी. हालांकि नाविका कुमार से बातचीत में दर्शन हीरानंदानी ने इस पर कोई स्पष्ट जवाब नहीं दिया था कि क्या दुबई से एक्सेस किया गया था ये लॉगिन आईडी. अब आईटी मिनिस्ट्री ने अपनी रिपोर्ट एथिक्स पैनल को भेज दी है, जिसके सामने कल महua मोइत्रा को पेश होना है. We have Madhav and Aishwarya both joining us on the broadcast. Let's first go across to Madhav. Madhav, this is a big development. The IT ministry confirming that the login was accessed from Dubai 49 times.
Well, absolutely. In fact, this is a big breaking that we're bringing for our viewers here on Times Now. The Ethics Committee had referred the matter to the IT Ministry, and now the IT Ministry has come back to the Ethics Panel and has, in fact, given this information that the login was accessed as many as 49 times from Dubai. Remember that all the IT Ministry can do is look at how many times it was accessed from foreign soil, and in this case, as far as the IP address, etc., is concerned, it would appear that it was accessed 49 times as per the IT Ministry's report. Remember that earlier Nishikant Dubey had also written to the IT Ministry. They had said that they would take up the matter only if the parliamentary panel then wrote to them and demanded this particular information. That's exactly what happened. And now what is very significant is that 49 times is the number of times that this login ID has been accessed as the information coming in. This is very important because tomorrow we know that Mahua Moitra is expected to appear before this ethics panel. So just ahead of that, this important information coming in as to what the ethics committee has received in terms of information from the IT Ministry. Why is this important? We'll tell you at least two reasons why this is important. Because this 49 times corresponds very closely to the number of questions that were asked by Mahua Moitra, which in fact the allegation that she is facing currently is that they were asked at the behest of Darshan Hiranandani and against the interest of the Adani group. That number of questions roughly at 52, if I'm not mistaken, out of 60 questions that have been posed by the Member of Parliament. Now, this, of course, is a very serious charge because Mahua Moitra herself has not denied it completely. She said that she shared it because of secretarial services, quote unquote, that she wanted to use from her friend Darshan Hiranandani at that point of time. Darshan Hiranandani's exclusive interview to Times Now had also articulated the same, that he had in fact received the login ID and password of Lok Sabha website as far as Mahua Moitra is concerned, and that ID was shared with him. Now, the fact is that how will the Ethics Committee of Parliament look at this information coming in the context of the statements that have been made, A, publicly by Mahua Moitra and Darshan Hiranandani, and B, in the context of the affidavit that Darshan Hiranandani has submitted and the deposition that Mahua Moitra is expected to give tomorrow before the ethics panel. It remains to be seen really what action the ethics panel take, but at this point of time, the allegation once again being borne out. Remember that first it was a charge that had come in from the complainant Jayanand Dehadra and then Nishikant Dubey. Then, of course, there was an affidavit of Darshan Hiranandani. Then Darshan Hiranandani spoke to Times Now on this. And now the IT Ministry's report to the Ethics Committee is once again confirming the same, that the login ID was not accessed once or twice, but a whopping 49 times from Dubai.
We also have Pranesh Kumar Roy joining us here on the broadcast. Pranesh, good morning. Is it going to be as far as Mahua Moitra's login is concerned? Because this is a report directly now being submitted to the ethics panel. What happens from here on?
Swati, Amita, good morning. First of all, this is a super news break on Times Now. Like Executive Editor Madhav Gopalakrishnan was telling us how grave this is, because over the last few days, we've seen a series of news breaks on Times Now that tells us the gravity of the offense. Now, it is for the ethics panel to take a call on what it wants to do when it questions Mahua Moitra. She'll be appearing tomorrow. But this news break is concerning for at least two reasons. One, because Mahua had said that, look, Hiranandani's assistant was using the, had the login and password. Now, you would remember, Swati and Amita, that just 4 days ago on Times Now, we had done a news break in which the National Informatics Center, the NIC, which is a government agency, has stipulated a set of rules for all members of parliament to follow. That rule was clearly breached now, and you will have those documents that we can show on the big screen in a while from now. Rule number 1, 2, 3 are crystal clear. They say that because of the undertaking that a member of parliament signs when the login ID and password is assigned, you cannot share it with anyone. So one, it was a breach of that undertaking that Mahua Moitra as Member of Parliament did. And most importantly, point number 2, is that as Member of Parliament, you have to be responsible, because not just the fact that you are in public life, but what explains this? Why was this login and password details, which is sacrosanct, why was this shared with anyone else? And Hiranandani's assistant, of all the people, I can understand that if Mahua told us that, this was with her team. Now, there are a group of people who work closely with a member of parliament. Mr. Hiranandani, in an exclusive conversation with Navita Kumar, has said that, yes, he had the details. Is this the national security breach that BJP MP Nishikant Dubey has been talking about? We don't know, but what we know is that not 1 or 2 times, but 49 times her account was logged in from Dubai. Mahua, apart from other things, the luxury gifts that we've shown on this channel, will have to answer this question, and this comes just hours before she deposes before the ethics panel chief, Amita Swati.
Absolutely, because it is not 49 times. That would be occasional. It is way more frequent than 49 times that has now been said on this report that has now been submitted to the ethics panel. And as Pranesh was pointing out, as far as the NIC and the oath that these MPs need to take, especially when it comes to their own signature, because now it seems that the TMC MP stands in violation of these points. As far as information is not to be shared with anyone, users must ensure that the information about the password is not shared with anyone. This is something, as far as this rule is concerned, that has already been violated. And as Pranesh pointed out, in this exclusive conversation that we had with Darshan Hiranandani, he seems to be accepting it. Of course, at this point, the BJP MP has been citing the password policy and the email policy of the government of India, which clearly says that users must ensure about the password. It is not shared with anyone. And the main highlight from this document, especially if we talk about the password policy, that shouldn't have been revealed unless permitted by the designated authority. So this is also coming at a time, Swati, that we talk about just a day before when Mahua Moitra will be presenting herself before the ethics panel. This report by the IT Ministry has been submitted.
Right, so the rules are very clear that the password and login ID details cannot be shared until unless it is permitted by some designated authority. And the IT Ministry has now confirmed in its report that it was accessed 49 times from Dubai. Let's listen into this